Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Well, this is the prayer of the Roman Catholic Church, but they're hypocrites, just like the doctors are Hippocratic oaths, hypocrites. The devil's right hand, doctor, can't get any clearer than that. The D antigen of the Rh negative bloodline, which is literally proteins on the cell. This is Adam. Okay, just like Adam and Eve, that's the atom, that's the cell. And you have little demon proteins on here that when viruses come, Ebola, they attach themselves to these anti-gods, anti-Christs, anti-gens, anti-gens. God, or G is in the number 7. So you do not vibrate at the Schumann cavity resonance of 7 like the Earth, Moon, Sun, and the stars. You vibrate at the Schumann cavity resonance of 4, and this is where they get the word God. 7, 4, and this is your heart and soul, the number 8, the solar plex. The soul and the heart. When the soul, here's the left brain, here's the soul and the heart, and there is the right brain. When all this is working in harmony, you are a number 8. Obama was a 44th president. They treated him like a god. But of course he was a god inverted because he was a female in a male's body. He was an FM radio, whatever you want to call it. He vibrated. Something happened to him. He was attacked by the medical, pharmaceutical, industrial complex when he was a child. And instead of putting his penis in a vagina, he wants to put it in his butt, in somebody's behind. He has an inverted mentality. So if gays or whatever want to get angry, or lesbians, so and watch this, gay. And by the way, that's an association of Gaia, a man that is a woman. Gaia is the Mother Earth. And then L-E is a symbol of Elohim, electricity, backwards. Lesbian. There's the serpent. She bit the apple. And you know, these are lower chakra humans. All they want is to satisfy their penis and their vagina. There is no Lamb of God or Ram of God up here. Of course, the ram. What is a ram? A ram uses his head to battle his enemies. This is why God separates the sheep from the goats. And I'm using my head to battle my enemies. I'm trying to wake you up. I am the ram. Matter of fact, Obama's the ram too. But of course, he's everything that God is, the creator, you know, the devil is. Watch this. O-B-A is the letter R. M-A, ram. It's all kind of codes. If you just pay attention, you'll see these codes, and you'll see that what's wrong with this earth. You have a family that has become, that they've evolved, just like the movie X-Men, just like the movie Star Wars, just like the movie The Matrix. They have an evolutionary gene. They have a non-devil antigen. They have an antigen, a no-devil antigen. They're not, but guess what? Their mission, they're fallen angels. You know, God took away the devil from them. They've elevated their humanity. They're you know, they're bread of life, and the white horse rode in, the hippocampus, and you know, Jesus came to save them in the brain. And they've elevated their conscience. They're smarter than you. They're wiser than you. They can see what you can't see. This is why they control you, and they give you jobs, because you're the slave. And the banking system is their enslavement to you, which is amazing because they're so intelligent, they actually made you into a slave, and you don't even know you're a slave. That's how intelligent the royal family is. They don't mate outside their race, and these people hate my guts. They call me a mutt, and that's where they get the word mutant in the movie X-Men. And X-Men is a symbol of very simple, Chronos 24, the number 6. What they're saying is we're not 7s, and we're not 8s, and we're not 9s, and we're not 10s. They are. Now, when you say royal family, you're saying that Jesus, remember Mary died at 33. Mary Magdalene died. They all died at 33 because 33 is a number of, there it is right there. Rome, royal. This is Rome. Royal family is Rome, I'll assure you. This means a 33rd level man. Y is the Y chromosome. This is man. Man elevation to the feminine mentality from the masculine mentality. There it is again. FM radio. See, this is where they get the word gay or lesbian or whatever. And then you have AM radio, which is number 14. It's just a symbol of masculine, feminine energy. All right, so, and there it is. There's the beast right there, AL. So when you add this up, you get the number 71. 7 is the number of God. 1 is the alpha. They are God's alphas. That's exactly what they are. It's very simple to understand. But that adds up to the number 8, just like the number God. 7 and 1 is 8. 2 and 6 is 8. So what they're saying is, hey, we're the heart and soul of this world. And in order for us to remain, they fell. They're fallen angels. God gave them dominion over the land, and they're taking advantage of it. And instead of saying, hey, allow the ones that have an elevated conscience, because listen, every human being, if you have the monkey gene, you can get rid of it. Number 1, stop eating meat. You will never, ever get rid of the monkey gene as you're eating meat. Matter of fact, most of these proteins are from meat. And it takes a while. You got to go off of meat for quite some time, a year, 2 years, to feel the difference in your body. Well, you'll immediately feel a difference in energy. But to really get rid of all this putrid, this eating the souls of the spiritual beings, the animals are above humans, guys. Let me tell you something about God. He can travel in and out of a dog. That's why dog is God backwards. And all dogs go to heaven because they're spiritual beings. You're not. You're a left brain, evil, and then you're a right brain, spiritual. You can choose. Why did God do this? I don't know. Why did he create a species that could either choose good or evil? Free will. But he did. The animals do. That's why the animals are on the zodiac. They do exactly what they're told to do by God and nothing else. Unless you vaccinate them or poison them, just like us. And here's the thing. If the royal family wasn't poisoning us and vaccinating us, they own the medical field. They train all the doctors. If you tell the doctors about these antigens, they'll go, oh, that's not true. You talk to them about Rh negatives, they get all nervous. They don't want to talk about it because they know that there's 2 species on this planet. The movie Werewolves and Vampires, that's Rh negative, Rh positive, okay? Or Rh negative versus Rh negative. Because one Rh negative is a dead vampire. They're blood drinker meat eaters. In other words, they elevated their conscience and they're still drinking blood. They're staying in the flesh. X-Men, The Matrix, Star Wars, Luke Skywalker, same bloodline as his dad. One's good, one's evil. I mean, come on, people, wake up. Avatar, same thing, the original humans, like a wolf. A wolf is the original dog that God created. The original humans, the blue people, the ones that vibrate the same frequency as the sky, the earth, the sun. And then you got these demonic humans that they want to rape the planet, destroy their own habitat. Same story. Rh negatives versus Rh negatives. The Queen of England doesn't want any competition, and right now she's paying our politicians, our police, our retired police mostly, free secret societies, Freemasons. They're paying people. There's tons of people that are signing up for these programs to where you can go kill the Jesuses. And there's many, many awakened conscience Jesuses, Jews. JEW is a symbol of 10, Alpha, Omega, and the left brain and the right brain, East and West. So that's exactly what it means. It doesn't mean a religion. And when a Jew calls himself a Jew and all he's worried about is obtaining money and wealth, then he's not a real Jew, in my opinion. But, And if he predators upon the sheep, then he's no longer a shepherd of God. So, and that's exactly what they do. They indoctrinate and incorporate.